Miss Short, the self-proclaimed diva of the day, swaggers into the courtroom like she's auditioning for the lead role in Who's Your Daddy?, the sequel. She's pointing fingers, and Mr. Johnson, her former flame, is the prime target. Oh, the suspense. Now, Mr. Johnson, our brave knight in texting armor, vows to be the father figure Jabari deserves, but only if the DNA dice roll is in his favor. Meanwhile, Miss Short's masterstroke is playing the mystery daddy card, keeping us guessing who else could be lurking in the shadows of parenthood. Intrigue anyone? Cue the online romance saga. Miss Short and Mr. Johnson embark on a whirlwind texting adventure before diving headfirst into the ocean of physicality. Oh, but the plot thickens. After their steamy escapade, Mr. Johnson emerges as the next sensation on the "Oops, I'm in love with someone else" reality show on social media. Not to be outdone, Miss Short makes her entrance into the roller coaster of love with yet another suitor. Shakespeare would be proud.
And I was like, he just left. He just left me. After that happened, it was May 3rd. I went out to eat with some friends.
Mr. Johnson, the master of revelations, shares his epic discovery that Miss Short was on the Motherhood Express while he was on vacation in the land of oblivion. And wait, hold the popcorn, folks. Miss Short's friends play the role of relationship messengers, whispering rumors of a potential rival for Jabari's dad title. So naturally, Mr. Johnson morphs into the Prince of Aloofness. Cue the gasps. But wait, it's time for the showdown of baby showers, the battleground of baby mama drama. Miss Short claims it was Mr. Johnson's mother who orchestrated this theatric ordeal. Yet in a twist worthy of the telenovela gods, Mr. Johnson's version of events has Miss Short's mother as the puppeteer of their misfortune. Such family dynamics, much drama, wow.
If it was mine, I was gonna be there for her. I was gonna help her with the baby. But when I got out and her friends started telling me that's when I started having my doubts.
Ah, the hospital saga unfolds. Mr. Johnson's tale of an ID shortage during the birth certificate signing meets Miss Short's hypothesis that he was avoiding the baby daddy spotlight. And in a heartwarming twist, Miss Short's mother steps into the spotlight, explaining how the family has juggled Jabari's expenses like a high-stakes circus act. All for the sake of Jabari's future, of course.
Mr. Johnson, you say you got more than one child. How many children do you have?
I have 4. With Jabari, I have 5 in all.
Enter our judge, the matriarch of wisdom, who's had enough of these teenage antics. She delivers a lecture that's part reality check, part stand-up comedy. Oh, the wisdom of age imparted onto the drama kings and queens of youth. Kudos to her for attempting to mold these teenagers back into the shape of sensibility. The moment we've all been waiting for is here, ladies and gentlemen. The great DNA revelation. Drum roll, please. The results declare Mr. Johnson as the official ruler of Jabari's biological kingdom. Families unite, tensions subside, and a shaky truce is declared in the realm of co-parenting.
You are the father.
Case 2. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, gather round for a tale as old as time. Miss Taylor claims that Mr. Brown, a proud owner of 13 extra years, is the dashing daddy of her 3-month-old bundle of joy. But hold the applause, because Mr. Brown, our daring knight in not-so-shiny armor, stands tall and vehemently shouts, "Nay, I deny this claim." And let's talk about methods, folks. Unprotected escapades were their jam, except that one awkward moment when the condom apparently took an unexpected hike. Oh, and let's not forget the legendary "I suspect she was already knocked up when we did the dance" theory. Classic, Mr. Brown, classic. Ah, but the plot thickens, my friends. Our heroine, Miss Taylor, swiftly counters the claim with tales of her own. According to her, Mr. Brown didn't quite woo her with roses and poetry. No, he was more the let's skip the small talk and dive right into bed kind of charmer. And oh, the court gasps. She asserts that he's dodging responsibility like a pro, and those couple of cheap diapers aren't exactly making her heart flutter. But wait, what's this? The birth certificate, signed with Mr. Brown's name like a VIP entry pass, should grant him front row seats to Daddyville, right? Well, that's the crux of Miss Taylor's argument. The judge must be seriously considering moonlighting as a marriage counselor at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a plot twist. Mr. Brown's brother, the ever-reliable witness to life's dramatic episodes, claims to have spotted Miss Taylor in the wild, mingling with various gentlemen. And in Mr. Brown's mind, that's a surefire sign of a lady who's been painting the town, if you know what I mean. But wait, Miss Taylor wields her defense like a ninja. These so-called gentlemen are in fact her brother's pals. Touché, Miss Taylor, touché. And lo and behold, Mr. Brown, the self-proclaimed father of 5 already, holds this particular baby in his arms and feels absolutely nothing. No fatherly bond, no paternal vibes. It's like holding a sandwich. What a heartwarming moment for the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, gather your popcorn because the judge is about to lay down some reality. She's not having it with the "oh, he denied the baby, how shocking" act. It's like Groundhog Day here, folks. Then comes the moment of truth, the drumroll-worthy DNA results. And lo and behold, the paternity dice have rolled in Mr. Brown's favor. Cue the dramatic gasps and the single tear falling down his cheek. He's suddenly ready to embrace fatherhood like a champion.
You are the father.
I told you.
Case 3. Miss Julissa is on a fierce quest to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Mr. Glover is the father of her child. Yet in an almost Shakespearean twist, Mr. Glover is playing his own tune, a mix of "she's trying to trap me with her lies" and "I'm a wealthy celebrity, so of course I'm the prime target." Bravo, Mr. Glover, for this masterful medley of excuses. But oh dear audience, fear not. Miss Julissa is here to orchestrate a counter-symphony. She's standing tall against Mr. Glover's accusations of her being a gold digger. With an indignant stance, she declares herself a champion of truth and justice, which makes Mr. Glover's song sound off-key. How dare he question the virtuous intentions of the saintly Miss Julissa?
In the city and already state right and took
You're
out
an
to be the
irresponsible
plan
man
place,
who needs to man up and take care of your child. And we're going to
take
prove
her,
today
man.
that you are the father of Ralph.
Miss Julissa doesn't miss a beat as she hits back with a resounding chorus of certainty, proclaiming Mr. Glover as the one and only conductor of her child's existence. And the crescendo rises. She dares to demand that he finally take the stage of responsibility. Oh, the audacity of requesting a deadbeat performer to embrace his parental role. Shame on you, Miss Julissa, for daring to expect common decency from Mr. Glover.
I don't know who baby that is.
He was playing mind games telling me he was going back to school, but he was making it work with his ex.
Yet hang on to your hats, dear spectators, for Miss Julissa has more fireworks to ignite. She dramatically accuses Mr. Glover of weaving a tapestry of mind games, a skillful maneuver to evade his daddy duties. Allegedly, he believes that during one of their breakup dramas, she was gallivanting with other suitors. Enter Mr. Glover's sister, stage left, with her own star entrance. Armed with evidence, she attempts to validate Mr. Glover's claims by revealing Miss Julissa's alleged rendezvous with a mysterious man in a hotel room.
You think she wouldn't let you up into the room with her because this sugar daddy was up there?
But wait, there's a twist. Miss Julissa, like a master storyteller, weaves a tale of innocence and convenience. That man in the hotel room? Oh, he was just a Samaritan who offered her shelter when her debit card conveniently went MIA. A smooth move, Miss Julissa, a very smooth move. We've all had those moments, right? Where forgetfulness leads us down a labyrinth of unfortunate circumstances. And let's not overlook the grand gesture. Mr. Glover signed the birth certificate, embraced the daddy role for a good 10 months. Yet, oh dear audience, deep down, there's that lingering doubt, that nagging suspicion. Applause, Mr. Glover, for your impeccable timing and unwavering commitment to doubt, even after substantial investment.
Why would because every day he talking about when he want to leave the house, it's not his baby. So I told him, yeah, it's not your baby then.
And so, dear viewers, as the courtroom echoes with a symphony of declarations, explanations, and accusations, the crescendo approaches. The judge, a beacon of sagacity, unveils the pièce de résistance, the DNA results. Drum roll, please. Brace yourselves, dear audience, for this DNA roller coaster is about to deliver the finale of all finales.
You are the father.
So where